Okay, finally, we're back.
If people paid to see us, we'd owe them a refund right now.
Yes, we do. Sorry for being late.
We're gonna give you all back your money.
Yeah, all your Uchoos coins.
All the Uchoos coins you've spent, we're gonna reimburse.
Yes, the last few weeks have been a little rough. So this describes the last month or so. Life just punch, slap, and then finally. Is that about right?
That was about. I love how you had those all queued up, ready to go.
Yes.
That sums it up. But we keep coming back. We might be half an hour or 15 minutes, 20 minutes late. We're John Kennedy's in.
We're here. We're ready to party, so we get our rave music on here. We're ready.
Oh, we stopped the music.
All right. So we are going to go through the Enchanted Kingdom. Again, this is the second time. So if you're new to the podcast, what we do is we go through these old 80s Choose Your Own Adventure books and Choose Your Own Adventure adjacent books. And then when we get to the decision point, if you're watching live, you can vote on where you want to go. So that's how it works. And we're going to go through this the second time. So we're going to make a different decision than we did last time so that we can get a different story.
Yes, and because we want to make sure that we go down a different path the second time through, we typically try to just observe. What are those people called in Marvel, Lee? The Watchers? Is that what they're called?
Yes.
That's basically what we are. We're the Watchers. We're just kind of commenting on the stuff. But we will every so often reach in with our omniscient, godlike hand and steer the events the second time around just to prevent us or you from going down the same path we already went. What fun is this if we just do the same thing again? No fun.
You had to go full Watcher, Eddie, and shave your head and get a big robe with a giant collar that sticks up.
I need a glittery robe. I need to quit eating so my head is big and my body is little.
Yes.
I need to not go outside for a year so I can get super pale.
Yes.
And and then just watch things. I see no downsides to this happening in my life. There's
just
nothing.
Never talk. You just watch.
Just nod slowly at people with giant luminous eyes.
Yes.
Why'd my family leave me?
Yeah.
That's my dad. He's a watcher now.
Yes, Dad became a watcher. All right. So, Enchanted Kingdom by Ellen Kushner. Judith Mitchell is the illustrator. Hey, Mr. BRS, we're finally back. So, all right.
Thank you, everyone. Free YouTube coins for everyone tonight for sticking with us.
That's right. Spend them anywhere.
It's been a weird...
Almost like money.
Everywhere you go. Almost like money. Almost worthless like money.
Yeah.
So am I starting this one, Lee, or are you?
Yes. Yeah. Go ahead and start. Got some wonderful illustrations that looks like a Hobbitown village or the Hansel and Gretel house with the witch.
Like your grandma looks like she lives in a house made of candy.
Yes.
Like those roses are like frosting. You're like, listen, Grandma, I meant to say something. Your house is made of gingerbread and licorice. What's going on?
What's going on?
Your parents, that's how bad the economy is now. We have to build our houses out of candy because that's the only building materials we can find. Your parents have decided that you need some cultural enrichment. Get out of the gosh darn house. So they've sent you to stay with your Aunt Grace in England. There's some culture. Terrible food and tea time. Aunt Grace lives with her cat in a cottage in the Downs, a rolling grassy region dotted with sheep and rocks. She lives in Hobbiton. Every night, Aunt Grace puts a saucer of milk out on the doorstep. Every morning, the saucer is empty because the town hobo likes milk and cookies. He's basically Santa.
Yes, he is.
At first, you thought it was for the cat. but the cat has its own bowl by the fireplace. Aunt Grace doesn't have any other pets, but something is drinking that milk. Maybe it's a wild animal. It's Aunt Grace the whole time.
Yeah,
that's Grace. How I felt. I put it in a saucer and I drink it outside.
She drinks it.
Maybe it's a wild animal Aunt Grace is trying to tame. Anxious not to seem too nosy, you say innocently to her, "Do you have any wildcats in England? I wonder what likes milk more, wildcats or wolves?" "Heavens, child," Aunt Grace answers, "I'm sure I have no idea. And you'll find no wolves in these parts, not for many's the year."
Many's the year, yes.
Many's the year.
Many's the
With
year.
that answer, you have to be content for now and mildly confused. There isn't much to do in Aunt Grace's little old-fashioned cottage except commit crime.
Yes, more crimes.
Except drink milk out of the town saucers. Although Aunt Grace tells terrific stories about the old days and the way people used to live, there's a small village about 5 minutes walk down the road, and you're free to wander all over the downs. Your gave you 2 going away presents, a really good compass and a jackknife with 9 blades.
Whoa.
What does Macho Man say to that jackknife with 9 blades?
Oh, yeah!
It's not 8 blades. It's 9, baby.
9.
1 for every finger of Grandma's hands. She's missing 1. We don't know how.
If that isn't the quintessential 80s, your parents give you a compass and a knife.
This is so you know where you're going, and this is so you can stab a fool who gets in your way.
Yes.
One day you decided to try going due west of the cottage and see where that takes you. So you pull your knife out, ready to go. The downs have a bare beauty all their own, but they're very flat. After about 20 minutes of walking, you're surprised to see a little hill rising ahead, right in your path. Turn to page 5. You get close, you see that there are 5 hills, not 1. They're exactly the same size, and together they form a large ring. In the middle of the ring are placed 7 gray stones, each twice as tall as you. This place feels creepy and old. What could it be? Page 8. You stand in the center of the circle formed by the 5 hills. The 7 stones rise up all around you. You hear a noise behind you. It's an old shepherd. "Excuse me." Oh, no, that's me. "Excuse me," you say. "Can you tell me anything?" Well, you become instantly old.
Yes.
"Excuse me," you say. "Can you tell me anything about this place?" "Pop it! Pop it!" he says kindly. And that funny accent all the old people around here have. "That's found the way to the fairy ring right enough." "Fairies, you exclaim. Do you really have fairies around here?" "I, Puppet, and believes in him too. Ain't I set out my milk each night for Robin Goodfellow this 50 year or more?" And you're like, huh?
Huh? What'd you say?
"The milk." Could your Aunt Grace be weird enough to believe in fairies like this guy? "Did the fairies build this place?" you ask him. He shakes his gray head. "As to that, nobody knows, but this much is sure. I'd not caught near here on a dancing night. That's when the moon is full, and they comes here to dance. It's no place for a mortal to be then. Play all you like here during the day, though, my lamb." "I'm no lamb. I'm a human boy." And he knifes him.
Come on. Yes.
Jackknife. Go to the next page. The old shepherd turns to go. "What about," you start to ask, but the shepherd says, "Now I've no time for questions. If thou wants to know more about this place, it's Bessie Turner in the village, her as runs the sweet shop, as thou should ask." Jeez, I don't understand. Yeah.
That Welsh?
Maybe it's Welsh. You've bought candy from Bessie Turner before. She's an old woman who'll talk your ear off if you let her, but she might know something about the hills and stones. On the other hand, you'd like to ask Aunt Grace what she thinks about all this fairy stuff. Does she really put out the milk for the fairies, or is there another more reasonable explanation, like she's making midnight cheese?
Yes, it's the best.
That's the only cheese Lee and I eat is midnight cheese. You put it in a bowl, you put it outside, and then the next day you eat whatever's inside the bowl. Midnight cheese. If you go home and ask Aunt Grace about the milk, turn to page 14, which we not do tonight.
Yes, we
did that last time. So tonight we reach in with our watcher hand, boodly, boodly, and we turn the page to page 28.
All right, so I will take over there. Page 28, after our very judgmental few pages.
Some beans and toast.
Beans and toast.
John Kennedy knows it, dude. He's like, dude, yeah. And then like sausage made from blood. How are we poor? I remember being a kid, and full disclosure, we were poor growing up. But I was probably like 10 years old. And one day it hits me. I'm like, we had powdered milk. If any of y'all drank powdered milk growing up, because it's cheaper than real milk.
Yes.
And I was making the milk. You put water in it and you shake it up, and I'm pouring my milk into my powdered milk into the cereal, and it just dawns on me all at once, like an enlightening. I go, "Are we poor?" Like it just hits me. And so it's like when you're making your sausage out of blood, you're like, "Listen, guys, we don't have any meat. Okay, what do we have? We got a lot of blood. We're gonna make blood sausage, everybody."
Yeah, that's what somebody thought. I got all this blood here. I think I'm gonna make some sausage out of it.
Let's just let that blood solid up. We'll put it outside for the fairies.
Outside for the fairies.
Turn it into sausage. Blood sausage. That's metal. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah. All right. Let's get started here. Bessie Turner is only too pleased to see you. Good morning, she says. And what can I give you today, love? Information, you answer. I'd like to know more about those tall stones and the 5 hills. Bessie gives you a giant gobstopper candy to suck on while she talks. She says, so you've been to the standing stones, have ye? And seen the elfin mounds as well. I'll be bound. There's some learned folk from university as claims they mounds be ancient burial tombs filled with rich treasure. But hereabouts, we know better than that. Each of those mounds guards the entry to Elfland and the summer country, where there's no sickness and no one ever grows old. What about the stones, you ask, around a mouthful of gobstopper? They standing stones, some says. They're 7 nosy Parkers as came upon the fair folk dancing under the moonlight and turned to stone for their bother. The fair folk, you ask? Who are they? She says, the ones as live in fairy Elfland, tall and beautiful. They are wonderful proud, some anyway. Others of them are more common-like and full of mischief. The proud ones don't concern themselves with our kind much, but the common ones are helpful about the house if ye treat them right. Turn to page 34. Oh, there's picture.
I tell you, I could use a house elf for real, like one you treat nice. You leave out some biscuits, some milk, and
your dishes are
cleans the toilet for you. Yeah, exactly. Yeah. You know, like, oh, look at this toilet. It looks horrible. Now floors are shiny.
Yeah,
the dog's brushed. Look at this.
I'm okay with that. Just leave out some milk.
Yeah, I could find that in the budget. But listen, I need a gallon of milk a week. These fairies love it. They can't get enough of this milk, man. It's crazy.
You can just go back to the poor days, Eddie, and get some of that powdered milk.
Bro, you know what would happen, right? They take one sip of that powder stuff. They wreck the house. They just start smashing things.
Yes. They start trashing your floors and dirtying your dishes. And
my toilet's broken in half. Why is my toilet split in the middle?
What happened?
Give us that powdered milk.
Don't you dare give us that powdered stuff.
One more time, we'll put a knife in you when you're sleeping. Oh, I don't want that. Don't do that.
Ooh, never mind. All right, here we go. Most of Bessie's stories sound like fairy tales to you, but the bit about the treasure is interesting. Maybe the university people wrote a book about it. The mounds that you could find in the library. It might be fun to dig for treasure. Of course, there's a chance that there really are some people who dance there in the moonlight. If you could spy on them, you might learn something. You know, there's no such thing as fairies. If you could prove it to the locals, you could free them from the chains of superstition that now bind them. Wow. We
Talk
are
about some American savior stuff. These poor dumb British hayseeds don't even know what's real. I'm going to shed the enlightenment. like, behold, I will bring the.
Listen to me and know ye well.
Listen to me, idiots.
Yeah. Oh man, that's great.
That's funny.
All right, here's your choice. So here's the first choice, people. If you go to the library to look up more about the treasure, turn to page 10. If you go that night to the standing stones, turn to page 23. So do we go to the library or do we go to the standing stones? Let us know in the chat. All right. Hey, have you ever seen Darby O'Gill and the Little People, Eddie?
Are you kidding me?
Okay.
That is standard St. Patrick's Day viewing for me. I'll just say that. I almost said in this house, but it's a house divided. I won't lie. But every St. Patrick's Day for probably the past 20 years, I've watched Darby O'Gill and the Little People. It is the most insane Disney movie you've ever seen.
It is. This kind of reminds me of that a little bit.
It really does. It's got Sean Connery.
Very young Sean Connery. Yes.
Singing. He's singing to people in the hillsides. Yeah. He's knocking people out.
And that was it the death wagon or death carriage or whatever?
Oh, when death comes to take Darby away.
Yes.
He trades it for like saving his daughter. It's crazy, bro. And then the Banshee, to this day.
The Banshee, yes.
When that Banshee rolls up on camera and gets so hyper close up, it's just like,
yeah.
And you're like, I wasn't ready for this. Like, even as a grown man, I just turned 48 yesterday, by the way. Hey. Thank you, brother. As a 48-year-old crusty man, I still see that scene and I'm like, giggity boogity boogity. Like, I cannot. It's so scary.
It is.
So good.
I mean, and the practical effects, the special effects, pretty good. Really good for back then.
Oh, yeah. If you've not seen it, Darby O'Gill and the Little People. Thank you, John Kennedy.
Yeah, Darby O'Gill and the Little People. You won't be disappointed.
You see the most insane scene of the Leprechaun King, like dancing, riding around, giving Darby O'Gill a bunch of crap. Like, John Kennedy, a fellow October Libra, the best of the Libras. Tell you that, those dirty September Libras.
4-1.
4-1. Listen, man, once you're past the 4-0, welcome to the club. Yeah. I don't draw distinctions. If you made it to 40, dude, just get your walking stick. I'll hug you.
Adult diapers.
Exactly. Your Centrum Stores. Your Werther's Original hard candies.
go to bed at 7:00 and get up at 4.
We joked there was something about turning 40 and over where all of a sudden you start getting like a certain like leaning towards certain like, why do I want black licorice all of a sudden? Like, what's going on? Why is it delicious now? What's happening?
Hey, don't knock Werther's Originals. Those are good.
Dude, I'm telling you, the strawberry ones, the strawberry hard candies.
Yep.
Like Jill was looking up like World War II documentaries, and I was like, "Yeah, see, look, we're that age now. We're like, I've got to watch a World War II documentary."
Where's Matlock?
Oh, dude, for real.
Need to watch.
Well, what do we got? We got John saying, "Let's get stoned."
Yes. All right.
We got some votes here. Let's do it.
23, probably.
What page is this?
Yeah, page 23.
I'm on it. After dark, you slip out of the house. The moon is full. Over your head, an owl swoops and soars in the distance. A small animal shrieks in terror. With the help of your compass and a flashlight, you know what to do is you tape, like with duct tape, your knife to a stick. Now you got a spear. It's like,
Oh, yes. Even better.
I need some like Star Trek music.
Oh, yes. Yes.
That's close. Here we go. That's perfect. See, perfect.
Exactly.
With the help of your compass and a flashlight, you find your way back to the mounds and the standing stones. From the mounds come sounds like music. You creep up closer, hiding behind a stone. There, dancing in the middle among the stones, is a crowd of beautiful people of all ages. They are tall, with long flowing hair, dressed in strange but lovely clothing. The dance makes music. You tap your feet, even in hiding. There are people playing a drum, finger cymbals, a weird stringed instrument, and a silver flute. A sad-faced man is playing a harp. There's always someone who's sad at the party.
Oh, yeah. The person in the background.
Exactly. When the music ends, the dancers stop and applaud. Then the tallest of them, a man with a crown of golden oak leaves on his head, looks directly at the rock you are hiding behind. Well, he says, it seems we have company. Mortal, come forth! This reminds me of the weirdest Christmas special you'll ever see, The Life and Times of Santa Claus. You got to look that up. It's crazy.
I'll have to look that up. Okay.
It's insane. Like it sounds normal. Like, oh, cool. It's like this. It's like this kid sneaks up on like Santa Village, and it's got like goblins and this guy with like deer antlers, and they're all just jamming into like a fairy ring with a mushroom in the middle of it. And I'm like, huh, who knew?
A little bit of an acid trip.
Oh, bro, for real. Turn to page 46. I remember as a kid, I'm like, this is a weird Christmas special. The tall man called you mortal. Does that mean that these people are immortal? Yes. That they never die and are not human at all? Shaking with cold, or is it fear? You come out from behind the rock. Everyone's eyes are on you. Foolish one, says the man with the crown. You have dared to come unbidden to watch our dancing. No mortal may do so and walk away free. But who are you, you ask? We are the people of the earth, the people of the air. Long before your kind walked in these lands, we were here. Now we live beneath the hill, beneath the stone, in a land of magic. When we speak to the trees, they answer us, and the animals tell us their hiding places. Are you fairies, you ask? They certainly aren't what you remember from Walt Disney movies.
Oh.
Some call us that. We were once called Perries, and from that came your word peril. I suggest you think twice before you mock us. That's it. He's cracking his knuckles. He's putting on his fairy like brass knuckles.
It's like, I'm ready.
Yeah. Yes, sir. Can I go now? They just said you were whatever. What? Yeah. He laughs nastily. When you took such pains to come see us? No, indeed. Now you must taste our hospitality.
Ooh.
Turn to page 65. Yeah. He's just punching him. 65.
Right, 65. Here we go.
The tall man with the crown waves his hand and a silver cup appears in it. He holds the cup out to you. Will you drink? He asks. Whenever that happens, kids, say no.
Yeah, you're in trouble.
9 times out of 10, it's pee. It's probably pee. I'm just saying, don't drink it.
Don't drink the pee.
Don't. No, it's a joke. He's like, hey, let's see if he drinks this. And then also look over, one else laughing. No, don't do it. Anyway. You don't want to, but you don't seem to have any choice. It will not harm you, he says. See? And he takes a sip. Yeah, man, you can't get sick off your own pee.
Yeah, it's okay. It's sterile.
It's science. Wait! A beautiful woman wearing a crown of gold flowers comes forward. Be not so quick with the cup, my lord. There is another way. Let the mortal dance with us. Oh, now we're screwed. We're an 80s kid. The only dances we know are like breaking, maybe a bad moonwalk.
Yeah, bad moonwalk and the Thriller.
You start doing the Thriller. You're like, look, I'm dancing. Look at me. True, he says. As always, my queen, you are wise. There is the dance. You don't think these people mean you any good. You don't think these people mean you any good. Well, mortal, he says, the choice is yours. Will you drink or will you dance?
Oh, man.
Drink or dance. Drink or dance. Drink or dance.
That's our choices,
everybody.
Yes. That reminds me of Sprockets on Saturday Night Live. Now we must dance.
Now's the time of Sprockets, Vappy dance. Oh, such a great bit. A German talk.
That'd be
Now's
awesome.
the time on Sprockets, Vappy dance.
Yes. All right. Well, let us know in the chat. Oh, Mr. BRS, dance your heart out. Kind of reminds me of Back to the Future. I think it was 3, where he told him to dance and he starts moonwalking.
He starts moonwalking. He did like the spin.
Yes.
He's shooting at his feet the whole time. Back to the Future 3 was so good.
It was good. Yes.
I don't care who you are.
Yeah, you cannot not like that. All right. Well, we'll
give it another few seconds here.
Pee is sterile, and I like the taste. Yeah.
Listen. So we got to split. We got to split. We got a split decision here.
Oh, we do. Yeah, drink and dance. Oh man.
Yeah, we've got to bust out the You Choose coin.
Find it here. And okay, so heads we drink, tails we dance.
Yep, we drink with our face and we dance with our tails.
Heads.
Oh.
So we drink.
Oh, we dranking, y'all. Oh no.
Well, I'm getting some YouTube vibes here. I don't think this is gonna
go. I'm getting some giblies in my YouTubes. My YouTubes. It's 72, Lee.
2. Here we go. Oh, that's a picture of the Queen. Very well illustrated.
Yeah, also these illustrations are really great.
They are good. All right.
72.
You take the cup from the tall man's hands. After all, he drank from it safely. Yeah. Shaky hands. The drink smells like flowers.
Yeah, of course, with all the flowers.
Flower pea.
Smells like asparagus.
You take a sip and then finish the whole thing. Suddenly you feel very happy. There was nothing to worry about. These people are your friends. The lovely woman with the flower crown leans down to you. Mortal child, she asks, will you come with us? I'd love to, you say. A doorway opens in one of the mounds. Inside you see light. Then bid farewell to human lands and enter the land of the fair folk. You follow them into the side of the mound. Turn to page 37. Man, we're all over the place. And now we're high as a kite.
We're high on fairy pea.
Yes. I just drank fairy pea. All right, 37. Inside the hill is a long path shining with light. You follow the fair folk until you come to a wide field full of bright green grass and red poppies. On one side is a deep wood. On the other side is a road leading to a castle. Welcome to Elfland, says the tall man. You will find it full of wonders. He turns to the woman. And now, my queen, we must part. I return to my woods and you to your castle, he tells you. You must go with one of us. Which do you choose? You look at the woman with the crown of golden flowers. She seems nice and she lives in a castle. But the man with the crown of golden oak leaves is going to the woods, which could be exciting. So here we go. Let us know in the chat. Castle or woods? Let us know where we should go.
It's kind of nice that those are our choices. It'd be kind of great if like the one person had a crown of like fists. It's just like, I don't know. What?
You get punched in the face for all eternity.
Exactly. It's a crown of frowny faces. like
punch.
Punch. Which one?
Well, I thought maybe we would die on this one, but
I thought that the drinking would have done us in. I thought that was going to be like.
I was like, they're going to freak us to a bug and we get stepped on or something like that.
Yep.
Vote for woods.
Some votes for woods here.
Okay. Give it another second.
Oh, for sure. They'd be like, that concoction is made from betrayal juice. Get him. Like, nah. It's your your aunt.
Yeah.
What's that?
Call this drink the Todd.
This tastes funny. Yeah, you're right. It's Todd juice.
It's Todd juice. All of a sudden, you drink it and knives start growing out your back.
Exactly. Where do I keep all my knives? In my bag. Nice storage unit.
Well, let's just go to Woods, Eddie. That's
Woods.
62. The Todd.
62. Our special drink, the Todd. Along with half the fair folk, you follow the man with the golden oak leaves to the woods. You notice that the ones going to the woods are dressed mostly in greens and browns, which would make sense. They want to fit the color palette.
Yes. Blend
as the two of you pass, the fair folk bow. At first you think they're welcoming you, but then you hear the murmur, "My liege, the man must be their king. The oak leaves are his crown." Sure. The trees are old and tall with thick trunks. As you pass under them, they seem to whisper above your heads. "True wood," sighs the king, "my home. How I have missed you." He turns to you. "Since you have chosen to come with us, you will be our guest and not our prisoner. You may roam the woods freely, but be careful. They are full of magic." We're on a track. Turn to page 3.
I know.
Like we got into a pocket here, I think.
I think we did.
A safe pocket. "But how do I get home?" you ask. "I can't stay here forever." The king gives a small smile. "You may change your mind," he says. "At least sample our hospitality. Tonight the wild hunt rides. We hunt the souls of wicked men, and we go faster than the wind. Will you join us?" You're about to answer when a man comes running through the woods. He falls at the feet of your royal companion and gasps, "My lord king, terrible news. Master was out hunting on the plain. He was set upon by ghouls and captured. They are even now carrying him off to the Iron Mountains." Then quickly says the king, "There is no time to lose, for if he enters the Iron Mountains, he will never leave them alive. Let a party mount at once and ride after them before it's too late. Rowan will lead it." He turns to you. "Will you go with the rescue party or ride in the wild hunt with me?" If you chase after the ghouls to rescue Aster, whoever he is, turn to page 60. If you ride on the wild hunt with the king, turn to page 64.
You're right. They don't say Aster, the king's nephew or something like that. It's just Aster.
You have no idea who Aster actually is.
Yeah, he could be a bad guy.
Yeah, you could be helping out a bad. But then again, would they be chasing after to save him? I don't know.
Good point.
And the wild hunt, we're gonna go after. Oh, we got one vote for. Oh, yeah, we got 2 votes for what? We got some votes for wild hunt.
Split vote.
Oh no, because the king is the wild hunt.
Oh, king is the wild. Okay, sorry.
Yep, king and wild hunt are the same choice.
I was getting Uchoos coin excited there.
You were getting you were like, "I'm about to flip this." Like, no, do it. Once you start, you can't stop. And that would be page 64.
64. All right. Let me get this off the screen here. And here we go. All right. 64. Let's find it here.
I thought wild hunt. I didn't know what they were going to be hunting. Like, we're hunting human children. Like, no.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'm in.
Sign me up.
Yeah. That night, when the moon is high, the king of the fair folk calls the wild wind steeds, pure white horses and long manes and tails like vapor. You and the fair folk mount up on them, and you're off on the wild hunt. The trees whiz by in a blur, and soon you're galloping across fields. You see a church in the distance and suddenly recognize where you are, near Aunt Grace's village on the downs. This might be your chance to escape if you can get your wind steed to slow down long enough for you to jump off. It's going very fast, following the others. After or up ahead, the fair folk are beginning to call out like hunters. So ho, their voices sound in the clear air. He's away, onward. Despite yourself, you feel the thrill of the chase rise up in you. Okay, here's another choice.
Oh, wow.
Will you stay with the hunt or will you try to get away? Let us know in the chat if you stay with the hunt or do we try to get away. There's Scott Miller.
Woo!
He's here. All right. Let us know in the chat what you want us to do, and we'll do it. Okay. Kind of a weird turn.
Just join the hunt. I know. Join the hunt. Maybe I quit the hunt.
Maybe I quit. I know. We're so wishy-washy.
I know.
I saw the illustration. I think that's what, let's see. Where was that? It was one earlier here. There it is. This must be it, I guess.
I think that's great.
They're writing reindeer. That's not it. Huh. Okay. All right. Scott Miller says, get away. Run, run, run. We'll give it another second here. Otherwise, we hop off that horse and oh, John says stay. Oh boy. If we get one more vote to split it. Flee.
Oh!
All right.
Run away.
Page 49. Eddie. That's you. Here we go.
You try to turn your wind steed's head, but it keeps following the hunt. You pull hard on the reins, but it refuses to stop. You don't dare jump down because it's going so fast you might break your neck. It looks as if you're doomed to be with the fair folk forever. Sorry. Then up ahead, you see Aunt Grace's cottage. The wild hunt is riding right past it. Aunt Grace, you cry out without much hope. Help me! It's a buck knife. Get to work, son. To your amazement, Aunt Grace comes running out the front door in her nightgown. She calls your name, and the whole hunt suddenly comes to a stop. The king demands, "Who are you? Who are you, dare disturb our hunt?" Turn to page 53.
Wow.
I am the woman of the house, and I claim this mortal child as my own flesh and blood. It is my right. You know the old rules as well as I do. You are right, says the king. I love how there's like some random rules that show up. It's like, I have 9 fingers and a saucer of milk. You know the old laws. Like, we have to obey her 9-fingered command. You are right, says the king. He looked angrily at you. Had I known that you would cry out, I would have taken away your voice. Farewell. Suddenly you are sitting on the ground. The king and his hunters are gone. It helps to know the old story, says Aunt Grace. Now come in and wash up, and then upstairs with you. It's well past your bedtime. The end.
Interesting.
That's a way to bring it to an end, that's for sure.
Yeah. I mean, I never would have thought of that. That's
that wasn't a terrible little arc. I have a feeling had we not cried out, we would have had a little bit more of an adventure ahead of us, but
oh yeah. But in all fairness, that went on a fair amount. I didn't think it would go quite that far.
I mean, once again, Mr. BRS is right. We lived.
We lived.
We were judgmental to the people around us for their beliefs.
Very judgmental. Yes.
We drank fairy pee.
Yeah.
I mean, yes, John. We had a good run. A good run. You can't look back and be like, we didn't do anything cool.
I mean, yeah, like you said, you drank fairy pee. I mean, it doesn't get any wilder than that.
Yeah, exactly.
You tell all your friends at school, you know, they're like, hey, I snuck a drink of beer from the dad's liquor cabinet. You're like, oh yeah, I drank fairy pee.
Who drank fairy pee? I did. You know, it's bad when you take a sip of something and the people around you start chuckling and you're like, what am I drinking? Is this pee? Is there pee in this? Scott Miller, I missed the whole lot. Oh, Scott, you kind of did. I'm sorry, you did. But the good news is, sir, we're recording this, and you can check it out on all of those apps or even our audio version.
Yes, at Uchoosepodcast.com. Check it out.
check out this episode for fun jokes about being bamboozled into drinking
by fairies.
Fairy pee.
We probably were even judgmental about the fairy pee. We took a little sip. We look at the king like, whoever's, this might be yours. I think you're a little diabetic.
There's a great movie called Rock and Roll High School Forever.
Uh-huh.
It has Corey Feldman in it.
Okay.
And it's a school where there's like rock and roll kids that go to this school, and the school is cracking down and getting serious, and they do mandatory drug testing for all the students. So they have these officers standing in the bathrooms making everybody pee in cups. And at one point, these friends who are all together, there's three of them, they pee in their cups, they turn around and they go, "This isn't my pee," and they start switching cups with each other like a Three Stooges bit. And then at one point they go, "This is my pee," but it was actually apple juice. Sorry, they stuck apple juice into the bathroom. It was a good scene. Good scene.
That's awesome. That's
cliche
80s.
Yeah. Scott Miller, the Ramones movie. I think they definitely they referenced. I think the name of the Ramones song was the title of the movie. Here we go now with probably lower your expectations, kids.
Yeah, probably. The only book you're gonna read with a 3-headed man spitting fire on the cover.
Only book.
So you thought drinking fairy pee was weird. Wait till you get to this one.
What did he drink? And again, the debate rages on. Does he have one neck and all three heads are mounted on one neck? Is it three independent necks all coming down to one torso? What kind of sweaters does he wear? How does this work?
How does he put his sweaters on? How does he put a t-shirt on?
Does he destroy every shirt he's trying to put on?
You look in his closet and just everything is the necks all just ripped out and stuff.
Every shirt he has is just...
Well, maybe that's why he doesn't wear a shirt.
I gave up. I couldn't do this anymore.
Yes. Well, this is Creatures of the Dark by R.G. Austin, one of the Witchway books, number 9. I think this one came out it was pretty early, 1982. So they were on the draw. They saw the Choose Your Own Adventure books and boom, we're going after this. All right.
Let's make it have money.
You started the last one, so I'll start this one. You're sailing solo across the Pacific Ocean as one 9-year-old does. I mean, come on.
That's one of 10
the ocean
to do.
Yes. The water has been calm and the days have been sunny and the nights have been filled with stars. You go below to the cabin to get a drink of water. And when you return to the deck, a huge boiling black cloud is hovering over your boat.
Yeah.
Suddenly, there's a violent upheaval of the water, as if an earthquake has occurred at the bottom of the sea. The sun is swept from the sky, and you're lifted by a huge wave and propelled into the unknown darkness. You fly through the air, spinning and turning as you ascend higher and higher into the black abyss. Then you feel yourself gliding gently downward until your feet touch solid ground. You are alone in the darkness. Yeah. Hopelessly, you wander in a pitch black world, not knowing where you are or what you're doing. Then the darkness begins to fade. You make out a vague shape and shadow in the dim, murky light. In the distance, spires and turrets mark what appears to be a city. Off to your right, on a hill beyond the forest, you can see the outlines of huts and the rooftops of a town. So here we go. First decision. Let me grab that here. Last time we went to page 8. So we went to the town. So this time we're going to go to the city. So here we go. Oh, here's the answer, Eddie. Page 3.
There. Look at that. He's got 3 necks. But it looks really hard to do. The guys on either side are like, my neck hurts on this side. Right here.
A little crowded.
I mean, for real, they're like, listen, here's the deal. We can never wear a good necklace.
No.
You know what?
Can't even turn to the right or to the left.
No shirts. I gotta ask my guy, hey man, what do you see over there? The journey to the city is difficult. The road is steep and filled with ruts. As you stumble forward, you hear voices and laughter coming from a cluster of trees. You walk closer to investigate. You can make out the shape of 3 heads. All of them looks like a spokesperson for This Old House from the 80s. Then to your horror, you realize that the 3 heads are attached to the same body. You are looking at a 3-headed man. Dancing around this strange person are 12 dwarves throwing gold coins in the air and singing, "Gold, gold, shining bright. We'll steal some more tomorrow night." Way to keep your secret plan. By the way, we're on page 3.
Oh, yeah.
We're on page 3.
On page 3. It's like,
this is how much exposition they give you. Like, you're a dude. You're on a boat. Like, cool. You're upside down now and you see a 3-headed man.
Yeah, and dwarves throwing gold at you.
John Kennedy, how do they shave? That's a good point. They don't. Look at their faces. We don't shave. You gotta know that the crevice between their necks, between like the middle guy, that gap right here, it smells horrible.
Oh yeah, that's never been washed.
No. Like, bro, just smell right there. But don't do it. You'll regret it.
Come on.
If you approach the 3-headed man, turn to page 4. If you would rather walk to a castle in the distance, turn to page 5, which they didn't mention in the story here.
Oh, you're right. No. Steep hills, tumbling. No. Was it on the previous page? I don't think so. Go back.
No.
You're right. There's no castle.
Storytelling.
Okay.
3-headed man, or walk to a castle that all of a sudden just entered into the story.
Yeah. They never see that with the dwarves throwing gold. They don't. Maybe the dwarves are from the castle. I don't know. It's weird.
What I think is great is that the 3-headed man, they did a bad job drawing that person.
No.
But then the little dwarf, they had a whole nother artist who was like, "Yeah, I got it." And then you got
like gloves on or something. I'm trying to zoom in. Yeah. I don't know what that is. He's like got mittens on. How are you going to throw gold with mittens on?
You can't. Your gold throwing is inhibited by the lack of finger dexterity.
Maybe that's why they're dropping it.
Approach the 3-headed man seems to have won the vote on this one.
Okay. So, one says approach the castle and one says 3 heads.
And one says we got to talk to him.
Oh, we got to talk to him. Okay. All right.
So I'm assuming that him would be them, basically, the 3-headed. I mean, does one head denote a whole new person? I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. All right, here we go. Cautiously you approach the 3-headed man. All 6 eyes are staring at you. The dwarves stop their merriment to watch. You introduce yourself to the monster. Pleased to meet you. I am Caucus, he says. I am tired and weary and lost. You explain. May I stay with you? Yes, answers Caucus. But here we all work for our room and board. You must do a chore for your lodging. Of course, you answer, relieved. After all, you're 9 and have a full-time job. So
exactly. I know how to do this.
Yeah. You have a choice, Caucus says. You may either cook lunch or feed the fire. Which will it be? If you decide to cook for Caucus and the dwarves, turn to page 9. If you would rather feed the fire, turn to page 10. So do we want to cook or do we want to feed the fire? Let us know in the chat. I like how we have to all of a sudden cook for the dwarves now, too.
I don't know what dwarves and 3-headed dudes eat. Why am I making your food all of a sudden, bruh? I'll feed the fire. As long as we can feed the fire with dwarves.
Oh no. All back in my day, all we had was dwarf burning fire, dwarves that we could burn.
What I love is the line, you introduce yourself to the monster. And it's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Bro, I got 3 human heads. I don't have a lobster tail. I don't have 1 human head and a horse head and an eagle head. I got 3 human heads. Everything about this is human.
Why are you calling me monster?
Monster, dude? I think you're the monster judging people.
Yeah.
I got to buy 3 hats. Get out of town.
Yeah, come on, leave me alone. All right, so Mr. BRS is cook and feed the fire. So I guess we're cooking.
There you go, page 9.
With Crisco. Page 9.
This is me, correct?
Yes.
Oh, I forgot. These books are like Choice-orama.
They are. You
look around to see how many people will be eating, and you wonder idly whether caucus should count as 1 or 3. Ha, 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 ha. Your jerky's got 1 stomach.
Yes. Come on.
The dwarf takes take you to the dwarves take you to the cookhouse that is nestled amongst the trees. Here it is, they say, and you better cook us a good lunch. The last 3 cooks we had made lousy meals, and they got their heads chopped off, and we ate them.
No pressure.
I don't know. Are you vegan? Do you have any dietary restrictions? What if you have a peanut allergy? I need to know these things.
Are you
I kill one of the heads. What if the guy's lactose intolerant? I don't need him having diarrhea, 3-headed diarrhea. Never been there before. You gulp when you look at the food supply. It consists of eggs, flour, butter, and milk. You cannot imagine making a meal from so few ingredients. What? Huh? You could make some stuff here. Get out of town. If you want to change your mind and feed the fire, turn to page 10. If you try making pancakes, turn to page 21. If you think you can make noodles for lunch, turn to page 27.
Huh.
So there you go. Wow. Are we going to change our mind, feed the fire? Are we going to make pancakes, turn to page 21? Or noodles for lunch, turn to page 27?
Well, we are kids of the 80s, so we'd be like, where's the microwave? I need some.
How do I do this? Where's the,
I need some Pop-Tarts, some Capri Suns, some pizza rolls.
Exactly. Dude, we didn't have the luxury of pizza rolls yet, probably till the 90s when you think about it. Like, in the 80s, we had it was like there wasn't a lot of ready-made Pop-Tarts, like you said.
Yeah, Pop-Tarts. Some of the TV dinners, maybe.
Stouffer's, a good Stouffer's TV dinner. Hungry Man.
Yeah, Hungry Man. There we go. Yep.
Let's see. We got pancakes and noodles. We're split so far.
Oh, man. Okay. So we'll give it another second here. But, yeah, unless somebody votes for pancakes or noodles.
Uh-oh. Got that coin.
Got that coin out. So we'll give it another second here. But otherwise, we'll do
double pancakes.
Double pancakes, yeah. Oh, yeah.
21, sir.
That would be me. 21 to the next decision, probably. Yep. You said about mixing the dough. Then dough, I thought it was like batter.
Oh, sure. Yeah, for pancakes, certainly.
Yeah. Then, when the griddle is hot enough, you turn out 300 pancakes. Holy cow.
300? How many eggs were there?
300? Jeez, we're a cooking machine. When you have finished, you call Caucus and the dwarves together for their dinner. As soon as they see what you've cooked, they begin to mumble. Pancakes again, says one dwarf. Yucky, says the other. Then Caucus roars, I hate pancakes. You are afraid that you're going to get your head chopped off, and you think frantically about what to do. If you try to convince the group that you will cook them another meal, turn to page 26. If you confess that you're really not a cook, but that you know how to sift flour into gold, turn to page 36. Oh, man. So
double down with a lie.
Yeah, I know. Cook another meal or tell a lie, basically.
Who hates pancakes?
Yeah, come on. Ugh.
Poor John Kennedy's like, I told y'all noodles. I said noodles.
Told you noodles, and you did pancakes.
Shirtless guy living in the forest. Guess what he's probably eating? Pancakes. They want noodles.
Yeah. All right. Oh, got to vote for gold already. Okay. Scott says cook another meal. So we are split. So we just need somebody to break that tie. And we'll go that direction. Sift flour into gold. That's
that we really leaned in. We're like, how
about this? I'll go get the flour.
I can do a thing.
You guys stay here. I'll go get the flour, and we jump out a window.
It's literally the equivalent of like, look, what's that? Like,
Same thing with the pancake, though. You're like, I'll go get some more pancakes going again, or I'll go get another meal.
In your life, has it ever worked? Have you ever done the look over there trick and booked it?
Try that next time.
I did it one time. I was a kid, and there was a dog that was like a very loud, barky dog, and I was walking home from school, and these kids would literally stop me and harass me, like bully me basically on the way home from school. And one time, and the look over here was legit, the dog got out and was like running, and I was like, look, and they saw the dog, and I ran so fast.
So it worked.
It did, dude. I totally look over there, and then they turned, and I freaking all but. And then they were so busy with like the dog that was running after him. I was like, game over, man.
So you're thinking like, it worked. I can't believe it worked.
Oh, dude, I felt like I was in a movie. I was like, I'm the smartest kid alive.
I did the look over there.
Nothing can stop me. Yeah, the look over there. All right. Well, it's pretty quiet over there, so we're gonna do the coin. I say heads is what? Gold? What do you think?
Let's do heads gold, tails meal.
Here we go.
Right. Heads gold. So we're gonna tell a lie.
Lie our teeth.
Page 36.
36. Here we go.
You can sift flour into gold, Kaka says. How do you do it? It's a secret I learned from Merlin, you reply. And if I reveal the secret, I will lose my power. Caucus nods. Well, which head nods?
Yeah, exactly. All three heads.
Yeah. Therefore, you continue. You must all be blindfolded, and you must stuff your ears with cotton.
That way,
you're prevented from here. Yeah, here we go. Prevented from seeing or hearing what it is I do. As an afterthought, you add, once you have done this, you must all hum a tune in order to ensure that you do not hear anything. Oh, man, we are laying it on. Page 97. Here we go. We're probably thinking, I can't believe these people are falling for it.
Dummies.
Soon, everyone is blindfolded and their ears are stuffed with cotton. As they hum, you begin to sift the flour through the giant screen, making weird movements as you do it, just in case anybody is peeking. You continue to do this until you are certain that nobody is watching. Then, to the accompaniment of the strange mixture of songs that all the people are humming, you sneak out into the cover of the surrounding trees. At the edge of the camp, you discover a huge sack of gold. You are suddenly caught in a dilemma. Here we go. If you decide that since the dwarves stole the gold, it is all right for you to take some, you may go back to camp and get a sack. Turn to page 61. If you decide that you should not take the gold under any circumstances, turn to page 67. So basically, do we take the gold or don't we take the gold? Let us know in the chat. I have a feeling the next choice might be our last. You can tell.
Yeah. That you choose then starts to tingle. You're like, oh.
Yes, very
I feel
much.
like
don't take the gold. Never take dwarf gold.
John Kennedy has played enough D&D. There we go. Oh, right. Unanimous.
It is.
Leave that gold alone.
Page 67, Eddie.
67. Here we go. We're not even touching it.
Nope.
You move as quickly as you can through the trees toward where you think you last saw the spired city. But when you emerge from the trees, the city is gone. In the distance, you see a castle. There are 2 ways to get to the castle. Gosh, another choice. If you choose the long route along a winding path, turn to page 48. If you decide instead to take a shortcut over a high brick wall and through a dense grove of trees, turn to page 101. That is
yeah, these have a lot of choices, and what's your opinion on the balance of choices versus narrative?
I feel like when you do this many choices, you lose any cohesion to the story, and eventually it feels like it's almost like you're just playing. It feels like you're almost playing a weird game and not reading a story.
Yeah,
my opinion.
I think there needs to be a good balance. If you don't have enough choices, it gets way too long. As we found out, but this which way tends to be very choice
heavy.
Yeah, I agree.
Long route is the long route one there on the vote.
Page 48. All right, here we go. You start down the path. The journey seems easy, but when you turn a bend in the road, you discover a lake between you and the castle. May I help you? A woman's voice asks. You turn to the right and see a mysterious looking woman standing at the water's edge. Behind her is a shiny boat. Yes, you answer. I want to cross the lake so that I can go to the castle. I can help you, the woman says, but there are fierce storms on this lake. Only those possessing great courage can make the crossing safely. Do I have a choice, you ask? In life, there is always choice, the woman answers. If you wish, you can take this path to the left. If you are lucky, you will run into a griffin, a beautiful creature with the body of a lion and the wings of an eagle. If you can find him, I'm sure he'll fly you across the river. If you think it would be safer to look for griffin, turn to page 95. If you think you have enough courage to cross the river with the woman, turn to page 115. All right, so let us know in the chat, griffin or cross the river with the woman. Let us know. I like how we have a griffin here, but we call the three-headed guy a monster.
Right. I agree with Scott here. The early choose your own adventures had a good balance. They really did. There was a good mix of story, choice. And sometimes you had a couple of quick fires, like pick this, now pick this. Like it was kind of cool that when that happened.
Yeah.
And to your point, there's some of these that we've read where it's just long and then choice. This is just like
choice. No, I agree, Scott Miller, that the early ones are some of the best, and they do. Last time we streamed, they were talking about releasing the old ones again. I think they should be out by now.
That'd be kind of fun.
Pick those up. All right,
we got Follow the Lady, and that's it so far.
115 so far, but we'll give it a little bit more time here and see. Another one for Griffin.
Ooh.
So we're split so far. And then we can flip the coin if we have to. But we'll give it another second here. See if we can get another choice here.
Sure. I want to also thank everyone again for joining us. Again, so apologies for being late tonight to our show. We hit the technical difficulties that we hopefully won't hit again. We got that kind of sorted out, I think.
Yeah, I think so. All right. Let's grab coin here. All right, there it is.
All right. Let's say heads, Griffin, tails, river.
All right. Tails, river.
River it is.
All right, that's
115.
Page 115. Here we go. We're just going to go across that river. Oh.
Spin it.
Whoops. Way too far. Here we go. You decide that you would prefer crossing the lake with the mysterious woman. Somehow you think that it is important for you to test your courage. You only hope you are brave enough. You set sail with the woman at the helm. The water is rough, but the boat sails on without any problems. Suddenly, you're assailed by a fearsome storm. You
Ooh,
watch horrified as the woman is swept overboard by a ferocious wave.
we
You
can't
look
win.
for her in the water, but the rain is lashing at you so terribly that you can hardly see in front of you. You suspect that her magic will save her, but you're not sure. Here we go. If you feel certain that the woman can save herself, you sail on through the storm toward the castle. If you decide you must look for the woman in the storm, even though she can probably save herself, turn to page 72. So basically, do we save the woman or don't we save the woman?
I know. John Kennedy literally, it's like, oh, snap. Like we just made a choice.
Oh man. I
Every
like how
page.
we have to. So I like how if you decide how they put on the one decision, if you decide you look for her, but you're still like, she could probably save herself. I mean, really? I mean, do we really have to do this? Yeah, these constant choices, they are a little bit exhausting.
#choice fatigue.
Yeah. Again, the which ways are a lot like this.
Choose.
She's a
You
pro.
should do that.
Save herself.
You should do that. This is a thing you should do with your kids while grocery shopping. You should just be like, every time, all right, kids, what cereal should we get?
Do we get grape nuts or do we get cornflakes?
Should we get 10 grapes or 15 grapes?
Yes.
Oh, I hate this with Dad.
Should we get carrots or should we get celery?
Should I check the eggs before I buy them, or should I just grab a carton and just buy them and see what happens when we get home?
That's how that's gambling in the life. Like, ooh, we didn't even check the eggs before we got home.
I don't think I've ever bought eggs and not checked them. That'd be kind of like gangster. Huh?
Yeah. Yeah, my therapist told me to take chances in life, so that's what I'm gonna do.
I'm buying my eggs. I'm not even looking at them. I don't even care. They're all smashed. When you come home, they're all just...
So good. I lost.
Dang it. Let's see here. So we got one vote for she's a pro.
Is that Eddie's lesson for tonight? Always check your eggs.
Always check the eggs. Don't leave that up to choose your own adventure. Take some responsibility for your decisions here.
Here we go. See? Life lesson.
You're welcome. You're welcome, everybody. You're welcome.
All right.
You just want to make sure. Well, we have a choice for it's true. It's true. Don't even look at it next time.
So that would mean, I guess, 72? Because she can say
certain that she can save herself is 43.
Okay. You feel certain that she can save herself. Oh, okay. Move to okay, yeah. Sorry. All right. So page 43.
Yep.
Let's see. Is that me?
I can read that one. It's me.
It's you. Okay.
I'm getting there. Oh, you decide that the woman can save herself, and you take the helm of the boat with the intention of heading towards the nearest land. Just as you seem to have everything under control, you see a massive black wall moving toward you at incredible speed. It is a gigantic tidal wave. The end.
The end.
What? Wait, is this a river?
No, this is a lake. It's a lake.
Why is a tidal wave on a lake?
I guess it's a big lake.
I
don't know.
All these choices and just over. Like there's no cohesion. Dead. Dead.
Well, remember this was 1982. I mean, they had to be cranking, and this is number 9 in the series.
Yeah.
So as soon as that first Cave of Time hit, they must have just been like, give me 10 of these. Next month.
I'm telling you, when that first book sold 1 million copies, they were like, John Kennedy, I thought she'd save us. I did too. I thought maybe she'd be like a witch or a magician and be like, hey, I got you.
She's like, no, you're on your own.
No, turns out we killed an old lady and didn't save her. So, hey, to recap tonight, we went on a paranormal hunt with a bunch of fairies.
Yes.
Didn't die.
No.
And almost made it through Creatures of the Dark after having to cook for a bunch of ungrateful creatures.
Yes.
And then we died on a ship, which ironically enough, we were on in the beginning of the story.
Oh, good point.
Yeah.
On the Pacific. So we survived the Pacific, but we go on a big lake and we die.
Killed by a mysterious lake.
Yes.
Again, I will say the cover art still is it Caucus is his name? Caucus?
Caucus, yes. Caucus.
Caucus still freaks me out on the cover.
Yeah. Scott Miller, there was a bunch of which ways. I think it went up into the 50s or the low 50s.
Yeah.
They did some
they
IP crossovers with Star Trek, Batman. There was a bunch of them. They were just like, give us anything.
They were kind of like the Mega Blocks of the if Choose Your Own Adventure was Lego.
Yes.
Which way was definitely the Mega Blocks.
The Mega Blocks. That's another good analogy. Yeah.
For sure.
Well, thank you everybody in the chat. We really appreciate it. Definitely. And if you want to check out the archives, you can go to uchoosepodcast.com. That's the letter U, choosepodcast.com, and listen to these later if you want, or go back and listen to them and definitely share them with your friends if you think they would like this type of podcast.
Absolutely. Thank you everybody for joining us tonight. Thanks for hanging out a little bit later with us. And until next time,
you choose the adventure. See you, everybody.
Good night, everyone. Take care.